Hello, everyone. Don't mind me, I'm just chomping here a little bit. Do you know who I'm dressed up as? I'll give you a hint. On Monday, I was so hungry that I ate an apple. Then on Tuesday, I was still hungry. Any ideas? The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Did you read that book when you were small? You can read it when you're big too. I love that book. Yeah, I'm dressed up as the Very Hungry Caterpillar. And it's a good thing because I'm a very hungry Becky today. Well, I'm so happy to be with you guys. I actually put this costume on to remind you guys that on Friday, October 30th, from 6 to 8 p.m., we are having a drive-through costume party. And so we were really sad that we couldn't do what we normally would do, have a big movie at the church, or I know some of you like to go door to door and get candy from your neighbors, but this year is a little bit different. And so what we wanted to do was have a drive-through costume party at the church. It's from 6 to 8 on Friday, October 30th, and you can come and get a goodie bag full of yummy treats. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we would love to see you dressed up. You can dress up your car. Even if you don't dress up, come through, we have candy for you. So I hope you'll make plans to come. Well, today I want to remind us of our scripture for the month of October. It's Matthew 5:16. And remember, do your flashlight. Let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Good job, guys. Well, I love this story that we're talking about today because it is really a parable. And do you remember what a parable is? A parable is like a story or a lesson that Jesus used to use to teach his followers, to help them to understand better what he was trying to say. And so I love this parable. It's the parable of the prodigal son. And in the Jesus Storybook Bible, it's called Running Away. And I love it because it talks about God's great love for us and how he views us. And so I'm going to read it to you. It's called Running Away. If you're following along in your Jesus Storybook Bible, it's page 272. All right, let's start. Jesus told this story about a boy who ran away. Once upon a time, there was a boy and his dad. Now, one day, the boy gets to thinking, maybe if I didn't have my dad around telling me what's good for me all the time, I'd be happier. He's spoiling my fun, he thinks. Does my dad really want me to be happy? Does my dad really love me? The son never thought of that before, but suddenly he didn't know anymore. So the son goes to his father and says, Dad, I'm better off without you. I can look after myself. Just give me your share of the money. His father is sad, but he won't force his boy to stay, so he gives his son what he wants. The son takes the money and goes on a long, long journey to a far-off country. And everything's wonderful and perfect for a while. He can go wherever he wants, do whatever he wants, be whoever he wants. He's the boss. He's free. Sometimes, though, he gets a strange, hungry, homesick feeling inside of his heart. But then he just eats more or drinks more or buys more clothes or goes to more parties until that feeling goes away. See, there he is leaving his father. There he is partying with his friends. But soon his money runs out, and so do his friends. He ends up getting the only job he can find, feeding pigs. Well, one day he is so hungry and so desperate, he even tries some piggy food. What am I doing, he says, suddenly as if he's woken up from a nightmare. He spits it out. Yuck! All of it out of his mouth. My father is rich, and here I am in a pigsty eating piggy food. He wipes off his mouth and he dusts himself off. I'm going home. Look, there he is eating that piggy food. And he starts for home, though as he begins, he starts to worry. Dad won't love me anymore. I've been too bad. He won't want me for a son anymore. So he practices his I'm sorry speech. All this time he doesn't know is that day after day, week after week, his dad has been standing on the porch, straining his eyes, looking into the distance, just waiting for his son to come home. He can't stop loving him. He longs for the sound of his boy's voice. He can't be happy until he gets him back. The son is still a long way off, but his dad sees him coming. What will the dad do? Fold his arms and frown and shout, "That'll teach you, and just you wait, young man." No, that's not how this story goes. The dad leaps off the porch, races down the hill, through the gap in the hedge and up the road, and before his son can even begin his "I'm sorry" speech, his dad runs to him, throws his arms around him, and he can't stop kissing him. "Let's have a party," his dad shouts. "My boy is home. He ran away. I lost him, but now I have him back." Jesus told them, God is like the dad who couldn't stop loving his boy. And people are like the son who said, "Does my dad really want me to be happy?" Jesus told people this story to show them what God's like and to show people what they are like, so they could know, however far they ran, however well they hid, however lost they were, that it wouldn't matter. Because God's children could never run too far or be too lost for God to find them. And that is the truth. And that is why Jesus wanted to tell everybody that no matter how much we think our plan is better than God's, no matter how much we turn our heart and our minds away from the things of God, God will always be standing right there waiting to welcome us home because he loves us and he'll never stop. Well, instead of a craft today, I have included in the newsletter a link for you to click on. There is a crossword puzzle and a word search, and a coloring page for you to do. And I thought this might be fun. Since we were kind of talking about him eating piggy food, I thought it might be fun to make our own snack of piggy food. You know, I don't know if you've been on a farm or not, but I grew up around farms, and the piggy food or the slop is basically everybody's leftovers just poured into one big pile, and that's what they give to the pigs, and they love it. So I thought, why don't we make our own piggy food snack today? Not with real garbage, because that would be disgusting. But look what I did. I put some pretzels and some gummies and some cereal and some little fishies. So I made my own piggy food. Well, I hope you give it a try. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you soon. Have a great week. Bye.